we're gonna put the stopper on that one because if we just keep going, it's gonna go insane places. Thank you for that. It was beautiful. We're gonna talk about some good books now.
Yeah.
I contribute to this podcast. No
You
one
do.
can say I don't.
No one says you don't.
Yeah, no one.
You're the only one who says you don't.
Yeah, we regularly love you. Even just being here is a joy to have. Like, much less all the songs you do, the critical takes you have.
Uh-huh.
I think
Simp.
part of the reason. Yes, and classical theater education. Yes, and. Yes, and I think also your takes when you do want to contribute and you've read some books, like, I do think that you, like, I think part of why our last episode was gas, in part, was because I think we all three of us had some really good conversations.
The Love Bomb episode. Yeah, books that I want us to talk about. I think we should talk about the new Absolute Batman number 16. Which has the iconic Batman Wonder Woman go to hell ? Cover. I want to talk about Harley and Ivy Life and Crimes, which I genuinely think might be like one of my favorite things on the shelf. And it's a single creator title, which is insane.
Yeah, you never
because
get
it
that.
just like it does feel so excellent. Like it's giving like Hayden Sherman realness. It's giving Absolute Martian. It's giving like Becky Cloonan at her like peak writing. This book is just incredible. It serves in every issue. Coloring's great. The only thing that she doesn't do is lettering, and the lettering is fucking Hassan Otsman Elhal. So the lettering is insane. It's just really, really, really good comics about like a really adorable lesbian couple doing really cute lesbian things.
I love that. Relatable to me personally.
When I really do think this is one of the best things on the shelf right now. In like an entirely different way than like New Gods or whatever.
Yeah. It's done by the artist of Squirrel Girl, so Erica Henderson.
Yeah.
So like
We
if you
love
know,
Erica Henderson.
We do. One of the, like an all-timer, like, and she was part of that era of like Marvel stuff that was like everything looked so distinct, and like she's bringing that to Harley and Ivy right now, where it's just like nothing else looks or feels like what Erica Henderson is doing. I do need to catch up and read this, but every time I'm flipping through it is great. Or there's a cover that's releasing, I think, for the next issue where they're both like holding their clothes in front of them and like running naked because they somehow like, I don't know how this happened, but it feels like so classic, like it feels like a Charlie Chaplin bit when you're looking at the cover, and it's just like...
You can't have that cover because I'm getting that cover.
I think that's the cover A. I have... The autism hate. I forgot how to...
Yeah, the covers are really good, though.
But she told me they were through.
With, like, the little soap opera tear in her eye. Like, they're just really... It's one of the rare books on the shelf where I feel like genuinely, like, cover to cover, everything in it is getting a lot of effort. It's getting a lot of thought. It's all really high quality. Like, I feel like even a lot of the really good books on the shelf right now, when the interiors are really good, it's like, oh, the cover's bad.
Yeah.
You know? Or you'll have, like, amazing cover art on something that's just, like, absolute dog doo-doo.
Yeah. Oh, we'll talk about that in a second.
DC's
Or, like-
absolute dog doo-doo.
Really excellent lettering in something that's bad, and vice versa. Like something that's good with just like the most boring art imaginable, or just like bad art, you know. But this just feels like every square inch of it has someone putting real effort into it.
Yeah.
Which I think in large part is because Erica Henderson is doing almost everything other than the lettering herself, which I think means she just has to be like kind of locked in.
Yeah.
But yeah, this book is great. It's really cute, too. The second issue has, like, a lot of, like, the classic, the lesbians reach for the same thing and their hands touch and there's a little spark, and then one of them blushes and the other is, like, starstruck. It's a lot of, like, very sweet romance stuff, but there's, like, a real emotional undertone to it about, like, what it means to get out of an abusive relationship, like, what it means to be, like, queer before you realize it, that kind of stuff. It's really sweet. I like it a lot. This is a book for grown-ups. This ain't no kiddie shit.
None of that baby dookie bullshit.
Yeah, this is my heated rivalry. It's just two lesbians, not hypersexualized, just having a crush on each other. And you can't silence me.
Yeah. I just think gay shit shouldn't be made for straight women.
Yeah, this is not a book to Fujo shout on.
Yeah, no, this is for actual. This is dyke
for the
shit to watch
dykes,
out
yeah.
for. This is dyke shit to watch out for. Is all I'm saying.
Watch out.
This Joker looks terrifying. Looks like they ripped the skin off his face.
Yeah, because this is in the book for some reason, like, they keep referencing the time he, like, cuts his face off as, like, a
Yeah.
bit. And it's really funny because they talk about it as, like, God, your ex-boyfriend was so crazy. Remember when he did the face-off thing? And, like, everyone keeps referencing it. It's just a fun time, guys. It's just a really good time. I think if you like stories for people with brains,
And
Harley
hearts
and
and
Ivy Life and Crimes is the book for you.
That's
Other
beautiful.
books that I read alone before we talk about stuff that we've read together. I read issue 1 of Captain America by Chip Zdarsky, which, without thinking, I thought was, like, the newest issue, but this is, like, a third printing, and there's, like, 4 issues out or something.
There's
More.
like
There's like
6.
9 or something.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It was good. It feels like a Zdarsky book. It feels whatever the generation before Millennial is.
Gen X.
Is Gen X before Millennial? It feels very Gen X Millennial vibes. Like, the first page is, like, a guy, like, a kid watching 9/11 happen.
Yeah, no,
And I can't lie, I giggle a little. I tee-heat a little. Because it was so fucking funny. Like, it's literally, like, the first page is, like, this... I think it's the, like... It's U.S. Agent or whatever.
It's like it's not, but it's not U.S. Agent either. Because I have flipped through it a little bit. I'm not reading it.
In the continuity of this run, it also means that, like, Steve Rogers woke up within days of 9/11 happening. Like, that's the timeline of Zdarsky's run, is, like, Steve Rogers woke up from the ice. And, like, 9/11 had either just happened or was about to happen.
So my question is, did the Twin Towers exist in the 40s? Because I kind of doubt it, and I just like to imagine they're like, they bombed the Twin Towers, and he's
Just
like,
ask
what
if
are
the
the...
Twin
what
Towers
are the-
existed in the 40s? No.
I didn't think so. I just wasn't. I was
So
99%. I was 99% sure, but I wasn't 100.
Like, see
Like
New Gods, Orion shows up in New York. They've got the Twin Towers.
I'm just imagining them telling
Man
him, like...
attacks the Twin Towers in, like, Fantastic Four issue 3.
I'm just imagining them telling Steve Rogers that someone flew a plane into the Twin Towers, and he's like, that sounds bad, but, like, what's the Twin Towers?
Yeah, Steve, we had these
It's like,
really...
I like twins.
Steve, we had these really nice towers.
Steve, you don't understand.
We don't have them anymore, though.
Steve, you know how, like, Sears and Roebuck used to have a department store. Now imagine a department store that was, like, really, really big, but it was just the offices and not the department store itself. There's, like, no way... It's, like, hard to describe to a man from the 40s what, like, a 100-foot floor fucking, like, series of office buildings is.
The
Like, how do you...
important takeaway is that it's the abortionist's fault.
Yeah.
That's what it's important to remember.
It's my fault for getting an abortion.
Yeah.
You wish.
I have. You don't know this? We're not doing this bit.
I thought you were a top.
I'm part of a non-profit organization called Abortions for Tops. A for T. And it's bigots like you who are causing the epidemic of top preg
Top Craig.
to spread like wildfire across the nation.
For 5 cents a day, a top can get an abortion through Planned Parenthood.
Yeah.
This is what the right wing, like, wakes up in a sweat thinking about.
Okay, enough of the weird Captain America discourse. The last thing I want to talk about is deeply unserious.
You guys have new books upstairs?
They're
No.
all in this room right here. Like, new issues?
Yeah.
They're all going to be in that room right there,
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm gonna go close the door.
Um,
Are you ready to check out? Oh, okay, yeah, totally.
the last thing that I want to talk about before we talk about books that we've both read and then books that you read alone and whatever Pearl wants to talk about is
I think we should talk about this at some point. But we'll come back to that.
is Robert Venditti and David Lapham's project Hank Howard Pizza Detective in the Hollywoods #1 from Bad Idea Press. I think this came out last week.
Yeah, 1 or 2 weeks ago, yeah.
So it's not new to this week. I'm a big David Lapham fan. I like Stray Bullets a lot.
Mhm.
I think it's like probably the best noir comic on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
This is really fun. I picked it up because I saw the words Pizza Detective on the cover. I did not realize that it was a Lapham joint. But I was very excited when I realized. It's all in black and white, and it's kind of drawn very like old school, kind of 50s noir comic style.
Hell yeah.
And it's like I'm struggling to like really. It's about Hank Howard, who is a pizza detective, which is a thing that that Big Pizza has created. They have this like roster of pizza detectives that investigate pizza crimes and pizza malpractice. So it opens on him like investigating a pizza delivery boy who's been taking far too long to do his pizza deliveries. Like 20 minutes is becoming 40 minutes, and he's like doing private eye shit in Miami. And he confronts him and he's like, "Why are you so late? What's going on? You're pissing off Big Pizza. You think this is a fucking joke, kid?" And it turns out, plot twist, that the kid is running cocaine using the pizza place that he works at as a front, and that his pizza
Genius.
boxes are full of bricks of coke. And so he gets like swept up in this like coke cartel drama, but he's a pizza detective, and it's really, really fucking good. Let me see if I can find like anything funny in here. It's like it takes itself seriously, but in like the funniest, most compelling way possible. And the art is really solid.
Yeah.
Like, here's him getting shot up at the pizza parlor. This is the pizza delivery guy. It does feel like David Lapham's like trying. I don't know. It's really, really good and really funny.
It's the exact right level of taking the piss.
Like, and it's got like a lot of fun, snappy one-liners from Venditti. It's like, cops, if only they had a clue, maybe then they'd know how to recognize one. And he gets arrested at some point, and they give him his phone call, and he uses it to order a pizza to the police station, so that he can have like a pizza when he gets out. It's just really fun, and I feel like not a lot of people are gonna pick it up because it's not everyone's cup of tea. Like, it's not a straight up noir comic. It's definitely not a superhero book in any sense of the word. But I think if you just like stuff that's fun and interesting, this is a good book for you. Like, I think if you read Seven Sidekicks of Trigger Keaton, or if you're reading Wrestle Heist right now, honestly, if you're reading like Harley and Ivy Life and Crimes even, if you're already a fan of David Lapham, or of the other noir guy.
Not Azareo, right?
No, the fucking guy who's good, but he's been doing it for forever.
Oh, Brubaker.
Yeah, I think if you're a fan of Ed Brubaker, but you're like, you don't take yourself way too seriously, this is a good book for you. I'm trying to think of like a manga equivalent, because I do feel like this kind of feels like manga.
Maybe like Urasawa's Monster, maybe?
I haven't read
like
Monster.
noir. I haven't read Monster either, but the little bits I know, it's like a very
Um,
classic kind of like, it's kind of noir-y in a certain sense.
Yeah, I would say if you're a Kyle Starks fan, you're who this book is meant for.
Yeah.
And the art is so fucking good. It's black and white, so if that's like a real turnoff for you, just be aware that that's what you're gonna get. It's on newsprint, which I also really love.
Yeah, get good, honestly. Like, black and white artwork looks great, and also newsprint is great, and I love that we're bringing that back. I love that, like, because Monkey Meat, the new batch, did all newsprint, and then that last issue of...
I thought that was really cool.
It was really cool, and the last issue of Assorted Crisis Events did the newsprint, and I don't think we talked about it. I don't want to spend too much time talking about it because we just have so much else to talk about, but the new issue of Assorted Crisis, fantastic. Gas as hell. I think it's very good, and I like that it was on newsprint.
Yeah, what else do you want to talk about? What do you got? Maybe we can finish off with Absolute Batman, so...
Yeah, we'll finish off with Absolute Batman.
Should we talk about Piao?
Yeah, let's talk about Piao very briefly. Piao Studios was like doing stuff in the early 2020s and in late 2010s, and then they kind of went out of business, but then they came back as Piao 2. They kind of dropped the 2 and are just now... Actually... No, they like have their logo and it's like the P that, but it also kind of looks like a 2.
Yeah.
And so they've been publishing a lot of Liana Sturl stuff, like Garden of Spheres, A Frog in the Fall. They've been publishing, they republished this manga, Stop Hibari-kun, which I still need to read, but it's basically about this guy who like goes to live with a Yakuza boss and his like 4 daughters, one of whom is like a boy in disguise, but it's like supposed to be like, I have trans women friends of mine who say this is very good. Like Helen Chazon has said she really liked this. And so I still need to read that. The point is we got a bunch of their books in, because I petitioned Jack to buy Piao Studios, because no one else in the Bay has it. We're the only comic book store in the Bay that I know of that besides Sprocket, actually. I think Sprocket has them, but we're better. You heard it here first, folks. But we finally have Piao Studios books in the store, and we're going to keep getting them. The Mold art book, which is like, if you like Warhammer figurines, but they look like they're little mutants made out of mold. Incredible shit. A Frog in the Fall, if you like really fun, like frog adventures kind of done like in traditional, like more like Japanese styles, like very fun. Stages of Rot also by Sturt, not Starl, Sturt. Or Sturt. Sorry, my dyslexia is killing me here. If you're into Nausicaa, The Valley of the Wind, it's very much that. They've done some other art books. They have a thing called X-Mag where they take a genre and they just get like really fun artists to do like little short stories on that theme. So we just got the romance one in stock. Dark Fantasy was the 3rd one. Vampires was the 5th one they released last year that was very, very good. And this year they're releasing through Kickstarter, they're releasing like a space science fiction one that Leanna Sert and Gareth Damian Martin of Citizen Sleeper are doing a comic together for that, as well as a bunch of others. Like, it's like one of the best comics anthologies we got right now is X-Mag that Piao puts out. They're a fantastic publisher. We just got their books. I got to get through Hibari-kun and Garden of Spheres, but I've loved everything they've done. Like, I think they're a spectacular publisher, consistently doing like interesting and unique work. I will also say I think this is really fun. In their editorial note in here, they said, "Stop Hibari-kun was originally published between 1981 and 1983. It's a comedy manga aimed at adolescent boys, and many of the gags reflect Japanese cultural attitudes of the time. The story does contain a few scenes with imagery and exaggerated characterizations that some may feel are offensive, particularly in its portrayal of ethnicity, body type, and sexual orientation. This was never the intent of Hisashi Iguchi, but we want to acknowledge their inclusion in the book and that we are aware of why and how these images can be seen as demeaning to some readers today." So they talk about it in an interesting way, whereas like some of the Osamu Tezuka stuff that like has been being republished, they're like, look, yeah, we know some people think that like the blackface shit might be racist, but like they're just not thinking with their big like, and it's like you just get this like really weird thing that some of like manga reprints are doing right now, where like some of the publishers are just like, look, you may think it's racist when this incredibly racist thing happens, but like I don't know. Whereas like this is just like, hey, we're gonna acknowledge some of the shit's a little whack, but like it's a good book and we think it's valuable. And I just don't think it's that hard.
Yeah, God forbid.
Yeah, God forbid we're just like, yeah, sometimes things were just not as, like, maybe things were a little bit shitty in certain ways back in the day, but it's still valuable and important to have this book out. And I appreciated the way Piao kind of approached it. They're a consistently good publisher. They publish queer people, they publish women, they publish people of color pretty regularly.
Very hype. Okay.
And then next, this came out last week. I'm not going to talk about it a ton because we're going to talk about it on our Best of the Year podcast, which we'll talk about that. I have a maybe this Monday.
I could do that probably.
Yeah, we'll talk about that more. But so I'm not going to talk about it too in depth. But Resurrection Man: Quantum Karma came out in trade. It's Ram V and Anand RK. Doing a very classically Vertigo thing from that Swamp Thing did, that Kid Eternity that Morrison and Fegretto did together, of taking a forgotten DC character and kind of doing wacky shit with it, and doing a really unique take on it. So this one kind of being what if Resurrection Man was caught in the wheels of samsara? It fucking rocks. It's really beautiful. It's looks incredible. The interiors of this book are spectacular. Anand RK is just this incredibly spongy, very liquid style that looks incredible. I think it's it's hard to say. I don't want to compare it to New Gods, but New Gods kind of eclipsed it. Just it's a bigger, more bombastic book in a lot of ways, and arguably maybe better. But I feel remiss not talking about Resurrection Man: Quantum Karma because I think it's just such a profoundly beautiful book. If you liked Layla Starr, this is very much this feels like a brother series to Layla Starr in a lot of ways. And it's just nice to see a Black Label book that's taking itself seriously of what can we actually do, which it feels very classically Vertigo, early Vertigo, where we're we're gonna take a DC character, we're just gonna play around with it. It's beautiful book, really loved it. It's also the last printed work of Butch Geist. Butch Geist did the first pages of every issue except for the last one because he died, and he was one of the original co-creators of Resurrection Man.
Oh, crazy.
So this is his last published work is in this. Very good book. We'll talk more about that on the podcast. Gonna briefly shout out Be Not Afraid issue 5. I haven't read it yet, but it's Lisandro Estherren who did the art for he did the James Tynion Sandman Nightmare Country, which is very good horror artist. I like what he's doing. Boom's putting out in a sea of way too many horror miniseries. This one's actually pretty good about just this little accidental angel-born child who's a little bit psychotic and is just terrorizing the town, this tiny little rural Christian town.
Sick.
It's really good. I need to read that 5th issue, but because it took a few months off, but I like the book a lot. I was surprised how into it I was. Anyway, we're gonna talk about the absolute titles this week.
Yeah, I have not read Absolute Martian yet. So.
Okay, so no spoilers on Martian, other than to say this book continues to be gas as fuck. It continues to be my favorite book on the stands. I have a theory, and the only reason I'm going to say this is that how this is presented is this may not be true, and it also is not really a spoiler. I think they may be doing a version of Absolute Despero in here, which is a really deep cut Martian Booster Gold villain. There's no proof.
Are you guys ready?
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
I don't want to interrupt.
No, you're all good.
There's no proof that this is Despero. They never call him that, but I do kind of think there might be a little bit of a Despero thing going on in here, which is a crazy cut to make. Martian continues to just be the best book on the stands. It's beautiful. It keeps finding new ways to play with form and engage the reader and implicate the reader. There's some reader implication shit that goes crazy here.
I love being implicated.
I think art should implicate its reader more. This is my like firmest hot take. I'm not even kidding. I do think people get so fucking like up in arms about like this work made me feel bad things, and it's like maybe it should. Maybe art should engage you as like a person who exists out in the world, who has relationships with people and like world events and like politics, and maybe it's good to be seen sometimes in ways that like make you feel bad or make you feel like
I don't
maybe
want to
it
feel bad. I don't want to be a cowboy.
I just want to read my silly books and not have to think about other people as people. I swear to God, if Spider-Man if Spider-Man makes me feel something, I'm gonna kill myself.
That's not nice.
That was maybe not nice.
What else do you have? You got Absolute Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
It sounds like that's a very gay issue.
I've been saying that this book has been gay for a really long time.
Well, what I'm saying is that the gayness of it is an issue.
Oh, you're saying it's an issue. Are you homophobic, Tate?
Yeah, I'm going on record. Known homophobe Tate McFadden.
Do you think gay people did 9/11, Tate?
Oh, absolutely.
We're all a little scared of gay people.
Everyone has a small phobia. Everyone does it. It's fine.
I look in the mirror and I go, "What? Woo!"
I'm gonna delete this part.
You are pretty gay.
Okay.
Sorry, talk to me about Absolute Wonder Woman.
So Absolute Wonder Woman has been hinting at being gay for a while, and like I think it's been kind of nodding at the idea that like this is a book for gay people. I think we are just well past that point where like Absolute Zatanna, this is the introduction of Absolute Zatanna, who I just, for the record, I want to say I look like that, if you even care. I literally look like her. Is this not me? Do I not just look like this?
You should be wearing more fishnets.
I should be wearing more fishnets. I will be doing an Absolute Zatanna cosplay at some point. I am in conversation.
She's in talks.
I'm in talks to do an Absolute Zatanna cosplay. But yeah, this issue finally introduces, or not introduces, because she's been like kind of around, but like this is like the first proper like she's here, she's queer, she's fucking shit up now. She's just like tying Wonder Woman up and calling her a cutie like multiple times. It's just like Wonder Woman's just like, who is this beautiful bitch who's descended upon me? Like, but yeah, there's just one point, this is not even a spoiler, where like somebody's like watching her do a ribbon cutting and someone says, she's so tall she makes the scissors look normal, which is so funny on so many levels. She's just holding Barbara's hand the entire time. The way Hayden Sherman draws all these women is just like unbelievably gay. I also would just like to point out that this is the only book. This is not the only book to have a Vertigo preview in it, but like Martian has a Bleeding Hearts one, but it doesn't advertise it on the cover. This one has bonus DC Vertigo preview, The Nice House by the Sea, which feels very much like, hey, gay people reading Wonder Woman, check out this other gay shit we got going on. We know you homos are reading this.
I met actually one of the characters from Nice House by the Lake yesterday while hanging out with Persephone in her home.
Mm-hmm.
I met Nora from Nice House by the Lake.
She named herself after that. She told us
And
that.
I was flabbergasted.
She was like actually smoking on the porch.
I was so prepared to be like, you look just like this girl from this comic. Fuck. And I was like, no, that sounds fucking crazy. But I feel so validated. And I hope that she feels validated.
Friend of the pod, my housemate Nora.
Yeah, I mean,
Is
she's
this
nailing
something-
Nora. Like, it's perfect.
Is this something or no?
I think
There's something there.
there's something. I sincerely think that you should be doing Howard the Duck, like ashing a cigar on an ICE agent's head. Like I think you should, like, he should be stubbing out a cigar on an ICE agent's head. I think that at bare minimum, or him doing the holding the knife, like, this will be my greatest masterpiece from Inglourious Bastards.
I'm trying. I don't know if you've noticed this trend on Instagram, but a lot of artists like DWJ,
Babstar.
they're
People
all
who aren't necessarily as big as Pearl.
Yeah.
You
Pearl's
know,
the biggest
you
name
probably
we're
haven't
going to
heard of
talk
them.
about here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Pearl.
DWJ who?
But they're all drawing a lot of like fuck ICE sort of imagery. Like, I mean, obviously there's like the Absolute Batman Annual, which is basically just slaughters the KKK, which is the Proud Boys. And but people have also just been posting a lot of stuff on Instagram of just like Harley Quinn ruining an ICE agent or stuff like that. So I've been drawing it too. I made a squirrel girl.
Yeah, the Squirrel Girl with Tippy Toe, like, pulling out the ICE agent's eye, and Squirrel Girl busted up, like, and I mean busted as in, like, having a bust. Like,
course.
huge knockers going, like, oh, nuts! I thought I was just trying to break the ice!
Yo.
I'm very proud of making that caption for your beautiful image.
I'm trying to think of one for Howard the Duck.
I think it should be ashing on his like ashing his cigar. Like Howard the Duck always used to have a cigar, and I do think he should be ashing it on an ICE agent's head, like grinding it in.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that would really work. Not such an ice guy now, are you?
That would be really good. I'm pro that line. I think that would be great, guys.
I like these collaborations where Pearl comes up with the most amazing image ever, and I just have like a fun little line that people seem to really like.
Also, this is
We're
what
just coworkers, guys.
I
Just
drew.
coworker
I
things.
drew. This is what happens when I draw Howard the Duck from memory.
I know he's like.
He looks like he's trying to sell me like a vacuum cleaner. Like he just like knocked on my door and I opened it up. And I'm like, who's this nice little duck? Do I need to get him a coffee?
But like the like liposuction waist plus the
Oh
BBL
yeah.
is
No,
crazy.
she's snatched. She's absolutely snatched.
The very
She's
tiny
like snatched with a BBL.
with the coat going too long.
I can't help it. I can't help it. You're gonna be stacked if I draw you. It's just. Them's the rules.
I
just
also
a
think
law
you
of
should
nature.
give Howard boobs, like inexplicably.
Howard
Like,
does me. Oh, I forgot to show
Howard-
you. I drew Jesus with boobs.
Howard has knockers.
What you'll be able to
Like-
what you'll be able to see if you pay for the Patreon only subscribers version of this podcast is every episode Pearl is just doodling
Yeah,
constantly.
we'll do a live stream. This sent me the.
Wait, I think that's how it should be.
Yeah, that's how it should be. I like the knockers. Pearl's been making stickers for the store. You will soon have stickers available. That's like the real
Maybe.
comics news. Is that like we're going to be selling Pearlberry exclusive stickers exclusive to this store?
We have
One of-
Piao and Pearlberry are exclusive to this store. No one else has this shit.
No one else has the if you misgender me, Christ will pile drive you off the top rope of
You
God's
can
wrestling
buy
ring.
mold, and a Jesus Christ trans feminist sticker.
And it's got the trans flag going through the stigmata holes.
Yeah.
Pearl showed this to me yesterday, and I like collapsed. Like I lost, I like lost it. Like there's a photo Pearl sent to the group chat of the like sketch of this, and you can just see my legs and the top like collapse like
Oh,
like
that was
like,
me.
like dead Family Guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I took that thing. I thought that was such a funny little tableau.
This is such
He
a good.
fully curled up and fell on the floor.
I looked like Peter Griffin after
When
he falls down the stairs.
yeah.
Yeah. Just the one Family Guy bit that I like is burned into like nothing else about Family Guy is good except for that.
Let's wrap this up and talk about Absolute Batman.
Yeah.
Because I think we both read Absolute Batman number 16.
Mm-hmm.
I quite liked the crossover. I thought it was
Yeah.
really fun. I don't know where I have a few notes. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know where he's going with his friends. Like, I don't know where Snyder's taking his friend group thing.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't totally.
Because he and Waylon clearly have, like, a much better, more interesting relationship than his other friends who just, like, fucking hate him.
Yeah, there's
Which
like
is
fuck
weird
this
because they,
guy.
like, helped him
Mhm.
in the Bane issue.
Yeah.
And then in this issue, like, he shows up and he, like, brings, like, sandwiches or whatever. And he brings a sandwich to Penguin, and Penguin can't eat solid food, which, like, I feel like Bruce would know that.
Yeah, I
Like,
feel like
yeah. Like, it's weird that he wouldn't know that. It feels out of character. And his friends are like, fuck you, we hate you. It's like, but you helped him, like, 2 issues ago. Like, you guys were killing Bane.
yeah.
Like, what's up with that? What happened? But all of the Batman Wonder Woman stuff was really fun.
Yeah.
I liked the, like, we're not together.
Oh, the bit where the centaur's like,
splash
you and your
page.
ugly mate or whatever.
You and your
they
mortal mate.
mortal mate, and they're like, we're not together!
Yeah, I thought that was really cute. I don't know. I just thought it was just fun. Like, it's not mind-boggling. It's not Martian Manhunter. Like, you're not gonna come away with this thinking, wow, that really changed the way that I read comics or anything. But it felt like a return to form for Absolute Batman, where what I want when I open up an Absolute Batman issue is to just be solidly entertained.
Yeah.
I think this does a pretty good job of that. You get some, like, classic Bruce Wayne dad stuff.
Which I actually thought that was pretty good.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, like, again, not gonna blow your mind or
Yeah.
anything, but I was... it's like, it's not gonna, like, blow your mind or anything, but I kind of just, like, it's good. Like, I like the little boy Bruce, like, in his, like, oversized Absolute Batman coat. Like, the conversation that he has with his dad is pretty sweet overall. But yeah, like, the friend stuff I don't get, but yeah, I like what's happening with Absolute Wonder Woman. I like that they complement each other. Something I was telling you yesterday is that, like, I like how the Absolute Wonder Woman led issue kind of, like, softens Batman a little bit, and this issue hardens Wonder Woman just a tiny bit. Like, not in a way that's out of character for either of them. Like, I know people were kind of complaining with the Wonder Woman issue being like, oh, Batman's, like, too soft. He's written a little too mainline Batman. And I can see where they're coming from, but I don't know. I kind of like that, like, because that's been a thing with the two of them for a long time. Is they, like, she always has softened him a little bit, and he's always hardened her a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
they complement each other in this way, and they have this, like, long-standing, deep friendship. And so translating that into the Absolute Universe is, like, not terribly different, but...
I like that he is forced to confront something that he, like, really does not understand.
Yeah.
Which is kind of this supernatural world of the afterlife, of magic. Like, he's Batman, and, like, Bruce Wayne kind of knows everything normally, and in this world, like, he's finally confronted with something. Because he's new.
Yeah.
You're able to see him confronted with something that he just, like, can't even really wrap his head around. He's like, so there's, like, an afterlife? Like,
So this
what
is
do I
not...
do with that? Like, you were in hell? Like...
And then she's like, oh no, it's not hell, it's like this other thing. And and he's just
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm gonna roll with that, but...
Cool. Yeah, so that I thought was fun.
This recurring bit early on, which I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but just like, come we walk, day 2, if you look at the lightning, it will kill you. Day 3, if you listen to its song, it will kill you. Day 7, if you stumble, the sands will kill you. Day 10, keep up. Day 11, is that a Cyclops? Yes, if you look in his eye, he'll kill me. No, it's just implied. Why would he kill you?
Yeah.
It's like a fun little gag.
It's a good time. I tee-heed a little bit. I enjoyed it. It was a page-turner. There's not, like, a ton of action in this one, but the action that there is pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly it's, like, a character study issue, and I thought the characters were fun, and
Yeah.
they gelled really well. It felt like the writing was pretty on point for this series.
Yeah, it does feel like, because I remember we were talking, it was like we were a little worried that, like, what they were gonna do in 2 issues with, like, a bigger crossover, and then they just were kind of like independently their own 1-issue stories that just kind of like, we're gonna bring a little bit of Absolute Batman into, like, an Absolute Wonder Woman 1 issue, similarly vice versa, and it works much better that way than trying to make, like, a bigger overarching mystery that, you know, you have to read both books. You don't have to. You could read each individual story and be perfectly content and have, like, a good time. And they're both good. Yeah, as you said, this is a return to form for Absolute Batman. We've both been kind of disappointed in the last couple of issues that have come out since the end of the Bane arc. I'm hoping he can keep that momentum going with the Poison Ivy thing, because if Poison Ivy's mid, I'm going to be so sad.
I think Poison Ivy will be good.
Yeah, and having Eric Conte on it.
I think when he's, like, not doing weird, like, Absolute Universe-y centered stuff, and instead he's just doing, like, I'm writing Batman, but cool.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Like, I think that's where he's really thriving, and I feel like the Poison Ivy and, like, all of the other, like, villain issues, I think should hopefully be pretty good.
Yeah.
I also just think Joker has, like, so much writing on it, and
Yeah.
I just, like, it would have been okay if he had just never really written Joker
Yeah.
in this series at all.
Yeah.
You know?
Would probably have been
So
better.
I'm excited for Ivy.
Scarecrow 2 is coming up, and I'm excited about that.
Scarecrow might get crazy. I could see
gonna
Scarecrow
get
being kind of awesome. I could see it being... That's one I could see being a little disappointing, but hopefully not.
Fingers crossed, because I'm a big Scarecrow girly.
Yeah.
I love Scarecrow. I know I've said this before, but I do wish Scott would shut the fuck up and stop revealing what's about to happen
Yeah.
for the next 5 issues, because then he'll go like, we're having Deathstroke show up, and I'm like, first of all, Deathstroke already showed up on the Epstein list. Second of all, like, I don't like let that be a fun surprise, you know? Like, I would like to, like, see a thing where it's, like, you see in the solicits, and it's like, oh, that seems like it might be Poison Ivy, and then at the end of this issue going, like, next, Ivy, I'd be like, oh, shit,
Yeah.
Ivy, whereas, like, now I'm just like,
He's been tweeting too much.
He's been tweeting too much. Stop tweeting.
Yeah.
We should all log off. That's the theme of this podcast, is log off. But yeah, Absolute Batman, really good. Absolute Wonder Woman, also really, really good. Having a great time. And then obviously Martian is just doing insane sicko shit that I'm a huge fan of.
I think that's our episode.
That sounds great.
Yeah, thanks for listening, everybody. Pearl, why don't you sing us out?
I love you. I'll always love you here at the Escapist Podcast. And if you love me too, you will share this podcast with your friends and also give us a rating.
Woo!